Nope, the new Jordan Peele film is out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. This movie is all about a family who live on a ranch and discover something in the clouds that is not from this world. Now, I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Nope? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below, smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's get into this review right now of Nope. Okay, so Nope, the new film from Jordan Peele. I have been so excited for this movie. This was number 5 on my top 10 most anticipated films for the year. I like Jordan Peele's work. I love Get Out. I'm mixed on Us. I think it's absolutely brilliant at the start, but I think it falls apart in that final act. I like that he tries something different and unique, and he gives us a different sort of vibe when we go in and watch his movies. That is, I've always appreciated that about Jordan Peele, is his uniqueness when it comes to making films and the ideas that he uses. So when I was going into Nope, I was hoping, because I've heard reviews, because it was already out in the States, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard people say this is absolutely fantastic, masterpiece. I've heard some people say they absolutely hated it. Gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of it. This one is a mixed bag for me. There is so many things that you want to talk about when it comes to this movie. Firstly, again, Jordan Peele, this is something that I did not expect. I got to give him props for that. He did something outside the box that I was not expecting with this movie, with the whole twist that happened. Was not expecting that at all. So I've got to give him credit for that, because he could have easily gone down another route that would have just been simple, easy, done, right there, ready-made, but it wouldn't feel different. So I've always loved that about him, and I got to give him props for that. He tried something different. But the third act for me did not work. I don't know what it is, but it's the same sort of vibe I got from Us. I loved the first 2 acts. Absolutely loved them. I was sold. I was in. Locked onto the screen. That barn scene. I heard people say that there's this one scene that is just absolutely spine chilling. That barn scene was absolutely spine chilling. I had goosebumps. I was on the freaking edge of my seat. I was shitting bricks. I was like, oh my god, this is just... He's done it. Like, he's actually done it. And it's chilling. Absolutely chilling. Even the stuff that you see in the trailer where they're in the house, that was chilling as well. There is a lot of great elements and great scenes in this movie that I really, really enjoyed. I loved everything to the lead up to the final act. I loved it all. That was brilliant. It really was brilliant. Just thrilled, on the edge of my seat, didn't know what was happening, where we were going to go. It was awesome, and I was always locked onto the screen. Never wanted to take my eyes off it, because I was like, where the hell are we going with this? But there are a few things that I didn't like about this movie. First off, there's a whole subplot with I wouldn't even say secondary character, I'd say a third character, involving a monkey. Now, this wouldn't be such a big issue, because I get what he was trying to do with the monkey. And I feel like it would work. But the fact is, you had the scene at the start of the movie, and then you came back and gave us the full context to that scene in the middle for this character that doesn't even have any big play in the movie. It doesn't need to be there. And when you have something like that, a scene like that at the start of the movie, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, cool, that's going to come back. That's going to come back around, and that's going to mean something. That's going to be something very vital to this movie. But it didn't. It didn't have any... You could cut it out, and it doesn't affect the movie at all. So I don't know why he put that in there. I really don't. If any of you guys have any theories, let me know down below, because that monkey plotline with this particular character I don't know what the purpose of it was and why it served this story, because it felt very out of place. And I'm still sitting here right now thinking to myself, what the hell is that monkey connected to? What is the whole connection with that? It made no sense whatsoever. And that to me hurt the film as well, because I'm kind of like, you don't need to put it in there. It's just there. And I walk out with more questions than answers. And that isn't always a good thing, especially for a standalone movie like this. If there was a sequel to it, like a Nope 2, then you kind of go, cool, that might be picked up in the second one. But there, as far as I know, there is no Nope 2. And why would there be a Nope 2 after the ending of this? Now we get to the third act. I feel like it fell apart in the third act. The twist. Not the biggest fan of the twist. I am not the biggest fan of the twist. I don't think it makes much sense, really. It kind of... I get it. It's a different take on the sci-fi alien genre. It really is a different take, and that's cool, and I appreciate that. But the execution there wasn't there for me. It just wasn't. And I think the whole ending with this thing was whack. It was very, very wacky, and it didn't really serve any purpose. Like, it's so hard to talk about without spoilers, because I don't want to spoil it, because this is a movie that you need to go in spoiler free. You really do. There's the thing that you see in the trailer that's chasing him. You see it in the trailer. Let's just say something happens with that in the final act that I'm kind of sitting there like, why? What is the purpose of that? But it never explains the purpose or shows you the purpose of it or anything like that. And then I thought the way that it ended was kind of cheap. Not gonna lie, it was kind of very cheap. And it didn't really make much sense with how much effort she went through for this one particular shot. When something happens at the end and then you have a look, what happens, and then there's a group of people standing there with cameras and everything like that. So it's kind of like, that doesn't really add up. It's a good looking film. I've got to say, it is a very, very good looking film. It does hit the thriller vibes. It has the horror elements. There are so many horror elements in here that work really, really well. I thought there's not too much character development for characters. They don't really go on a character journey. It's one of those movies where it's not character driven. This movie isn't character driven. It is driven by the thrill, the suspense, and the what the hell is that? What is going on? It's driven by the story. So for me, it's another one, unfortunately, that just, I don't hate it. I don't hate Nope, but I also don't love it. I'm really 50-50 here. It's like Us. Love the first part, but I just don't think the ending worked for me. So I'm not going to say this is a terrible movie, but it's just one. But I'm interested to see what you guys have to say, because I totally understand now why people either love it or absolutely hate it. I totally understand that and I totally get it. But I want to know what you guys think of the movie. Let me know down below. Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.